Cicada 3301. One of the strangest mysteries that the world still has not solved.
Isn't Cicada a bug? Hey guys, so before you jump into the stupidity that we talked about, we want to actually give you a little bit of information about what the Cicada 3301 is.
Yeah, so, post-editing Moises, after watching the video, realized he didn't really explain it too well.
No, sir.
Or I didn't explain it too well. So, we're gonna give you actual knowledge, so you're not left with whatever the hell it was that we actually did. So, just sit back and enjoy. Cicada 3301 is perhaps the most enigmatic and intriguing thing on the internet, which purposes an epiphany when you solve it. No one knows who sets it or what the prize is at the end, but Cicada 3301 has posted mysterious, extremely difficult challenges for 3 years in a row in an attempt to recruit and enlighten the best crypto analysts from the public. The Cicada 3301 puzzle challenged visitors to find a secret message hidden in the image that accompanied it. The first internet puzzle started in January 5th, 2012, and ran for approximately 1 month. The second began exactly 1 year later on January 5th, 2013, and the third round was set up in 2014 as well.
How did you come up with this? When? How? Who told you about this?
So that was the thing. This is actually quite interesting.
No, it's not. They don't like that.
No, but I mean, Jesus, it's been a long time. I think I was still in. I sound old by saying this when I was in high school.
Long time ago, buddy.
That was a long time ago, yeah. But a long time ago in high school, I found that, and it's just been in my brain ever since.
Can you explain me what it is? Or like describe it? Or he didn't.
Yup. Let the shit show begin. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, because I know it's like a bug that was in the internet for quite a bit. I don't know how long. I don't know. I know it's a mystery that it could have been a 12-year-old just pranking people.
Okay, so this began. I can't remember when 4chan was a thing, but when 4chan was a thing, you know what Reddit is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, 4chan was going at the same time as Reddit, right? I think 4chan died out. But some random person that went by, I think I can't even remember what he went by, but he uploaded on 4chan sort of like just a text saying to decipher, or like a picture to decipher a puzzle.
Okay.
With no puzzle in there. So, one, that should be a red flag if there's no, like, if I see something, it's like, where's the puzzle, right?
So the puzzle was in the picture. Like they had to find it in the picture.
Yes.
Okay.
Sort of. But, the person who uploaded this went by, at the end of the text, went by 3301. So.
Sounds like a puzzle.
Yeah. But, basically, people started digging into the picture, and somehow they found some encryption, right? And in that encryption, was another puzzle, and it just kept going on and on, right? This puzzle.
Okay, so weird. This puzzle with no puzzle.
This puzzle with no puzzle, yes.
Had a outside puzzle as well, combined with the inside puzzle with no puzzle.
Yes.
What?
So, wait, hold up. Okay, let me explain. So, some people found out.
Okay.
In the picture. Was some type of URL. I can't remember exactly, but they found something in the picture.
Like a QR code?
No.
A website?
I think there was a website, No, it led them to a. If I remember correctly, it led them
To a book?
to a book.
Nice. What a puzzle.
Okay, but within...
Okay, wait. Not that. So if there's a puzzle with no puzzle with an outside puzzle, who had the time to figure that out?
Okay, so okay, yeah, who had the time to figure that out is actually quite.
That's the mystery, not the 3301 shit. That's the mystery. Who had the time?
Believe it
to
or not,
solve it?
a lot of people had the time apparently to solve this puzzle. It went on from that to the book, right? Now hear me out. From the book came another puzzle. Yes, and when they solved the puzzle, it led them to another it led them to a phone number, and when they called that phone number, it was it was one of those automated phone numbers, saying something about you have solved the riddle or something like that. Then from there, it gets even weirder. Then from there, the guy who posted that original puzzle, right?
Right.
3301.
Okay.
Then uploaded something else saying that there were 7 or 8 locations around the world. So keep in mind, my thing was, who, like you said, who had the time to solve the riddle? My thing is, who had the time to set this all up, right? So that's what makes it a mystery. It makes it really weird because this guy then sends out saying that there's a picture, and this is where the cicada comes in. There is a picture in 7 locations around the world. Because now that I remember, when they solved the puzzle of the book, it gave them coordinates of 7 or 8 locations, and then when you put those coordinates, it was locations around the world. And when someone went, whoever had the time to actually go to one of these locations, and money, true, but whoever had the time, right, to go to that location, then found a poster, and it was a picture of a cicada with a QR code.
Okay, I'll be disappointed if that's what I see when I get there. I'm expecting, I don't know, money, a goblin, something. Not a piece of paper.
That is true.
You can get that here.
And
for
free. True. But many people thought at the beginning, right, that this was some type of elaborate joke someone put, like a troll or something like that. But as this kept progressing, right, it just kept getting weirder and weirder. How do you get from, just a simple, picture at the beginning posted on 4chan to now having to go out somewhere around the world to go find a QR code?
That's disappointing.
That is disappointing, but many people thought...
But what, did anyone find out what's in that QR code?
That, I don't know.
What the fuck? Probably not, because we don't have any information about that. So they probably didn't. So they got a puzzle with no puzzle, then got an outside puzzle with the inside puzzle with no puzzle, somehow figure it out, somehow called the number, because they had time and minutes, and they said, hey, it's sending me to this location. What could go wrong? I'm going there.
Yeah.
They get there, they see a piece of paper with a QR code that does not work.
If it worked or did not, who knows? But supposedly, okay, let me continue. Supposedly, the puzzles just kept going on, right?
Okay.
It got to a point where the people started leaking, because this started going big, and people started leaking information, about this, solving all these riddles, and it got to a point where they got contacted or something saying they're I think it was about 20 people they contacted saying you guys are going to the final stage, but you can't release any information. So my question is, are those people dead? I haven't followed up with this at all. I guess we could do some research about this.
Research?
Yeah.
No, we should go to church. That's what we should do.
That is true. But basically, these 20 people finally made it to the final step, and then that was it. Silence.
So they got to the final step and no one knew about them.
I don't know if no one, like, I don't know if they disappeared or if it's just they just stopped or anything. But after that final step, supposedly, Cicada 3301, the original person who uploaded the start of this wild goose chase, just went radio silent. I think this happened in 2012. Oh, it's gonna capture the. It's gonna capture the.
We're in a plane, guys.
Can it stop for like 5 seconds? Jesus. Guy goes radio silent.
The anonymous. Let's call him anonymous.
The anonymous.
Actually, don't hack us anonymous, like real anonymous. We just don't know. Let's call him Timmy.
Okay, little old Timmy goes radio silent. No word from him, nothing. 2014, right? 2 years after the first wild goose chase, the man comes back. Same thing, right? Same thing. Posts a picture, almost the identical picture of that first puzzle.
Uh-huh.
And the whole goose hunt starts all over again.
So, okay. People probably went missing. 2 years later, he comes back. People go after it again.
Yeah.
I love people.
But the weird thing I don't understand is what is this guy's, what was this guy trying to accomplish, right? So, hear me out. So, 2 years later, 2014 rolls around, right? And man comes up out of nowhere. Same thing. Picture. The goose hunt starts again. And it starts again with the 8 or 7 locations out around the world. Like, who has the time to go around the world?
Who has the money?
Who has the money and time to go around the world to just put up a poster for random people to go find?
Hey, if you're hiring, I'm available.
And if you're some secret evil organization,
I'm not available.
yeah, we're not available. Please don't kill us. Please. Our address is.
Okay, so move on. They repost another picture.
Yes. So they repost another picture. The goose hunt starts all over again. Everybody goes out. The guy again around the world puts up posters, and then again these people go out there, and it looks like when they get to the posters are the final stages, because after that, again just complete radio silence.
Nothing.
Just nothing. Radio silence.
What happened to those people?
I don't know. They're probably dead. Or they're probably working at McDonald's because of all the time they wasted searching for this.
Probably, yeah. That's the best theory I've ever heard this night.
Yeah. We've actually been just going through our heads in regards to conspiracy theories.
And we got to this.
And we haven't slept all night.
We've been trying to solve puzzles that have no puzzles.
Within puzzles. That takes us to another puzzles.
And then there's nothing. Nothing. So anyways, okay, you think it's a political organization doing this? Do you think it's just a kid maybe playing around with the internet? Do you think the camera's dying? Do you think
the camera is definitely dying?
Give me 1 second, I'll keep asking questions.
Camera died on us. But where I left off was...
You know what it was?
What?
We talked about Anonymous.
That is true.
He hacked us.
They hacked us. Anyways.
Yeah.
So at the end of the second puzzle, the last thing that they posted was a picture, almost of like an old, old alphabet, and then it was a whole bunch of like runes, right? And then the letter that corresponded with that rune. Nobody knew what it was for. Everybody tried to solve, like the people who were still deep in this rabbit hole were trying to solve this puzzle. They thought it was a puzzle. They could not figure it out, right?
Right.
Same thing. They go radio silent. When they come back the third time, right? They go through the whole rabbit hole again. And then at the end of, not the end, but when they get to the book section, because it's almost the same thing, right? Picture, puzzle, solve it to another thing that leads to a book.
To nothing.
To nothing. But all three were the same way. Just, picture to puzzle to book. When they got to the book on the third attempt, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I see how it is.
Yeah.
But when they got to the puzzle when they got to the book at the third time, right?
Right.
The whole book was in those rooms. And it was almost like Cicada 3301 wrote this book. Because all of it was in the runes of the runes that they sent on the last attempt, on the second time, before they went radio silent. And so people then put 2 to 2 together. So they literally got that old picture and tried to decipher this new book. I think they only got to 10, 12 pages. And it's still not, this whole book has not been,
solved.
Solved.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shocking.
But.
Okay, no, this is actually, it gets better though, because, before it was just nothing. Now it's a book.
Yeah, now it's a book. But, as they're solving this book, they're, thinking that this is some type of, I wouldn't say manifesto, but, some type of,
Like a cult? Anyways, I
mean,
guess...
After what I told you, what do you think?
Okay, if I was smart enough, and if I had a lot of technology back then, or if I was older, back in 2012, I would have probably tried to solve it and go deep in it.
I don't think you would have gone past the first.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would have read the whole thing, actually. But anyways, I think, or if I did though, I would have been expecting money at the end, oh yeah, go to France and meet me at this location, or meet this at this location. I would at least be expecting money or something creepy, like a baggage with something in there, something creepy to I don't know, traumatize me for life.
True.
Not a simple piece of paper.
Well, I mean, beyond that simple piece of paper, we don't know what the hell happened to those people. I mean, they could have just completely gone missing. I mean, they're probably dead.
They're probably watching our video and thinking, what the fuck is wrong with those guys? We're still alive.
Yeah, and they probably have not done their research on this. I have not done my research in a long time on this, just so we're clear.
I just found out about this.
Yeah. So I have not followed up, but I mean...
It is creepy. I mean, just thinking, go to this place and then solving a puzzle and then another puzzle a year later. That is kind of creepy. It's like they're planning something,
Yeah, it sounds like they're planning something. And what they are planning, I don't...
Nothing.
I know nothing about.
No.
But if we fall... If I'm going to do my research on this one again, just to see what the hell's going on. And literally...
I'm not.
Wow, okay. But I'm going to do my research on this, to be honest. Because it just brought back some really weird memories. I don't know. This felt nostalgic to me.
And maybe, hopefully, we'll meet with the guy that solved it, if he's still around.
True.
And we'll get some more answers.
Yeah.
Real answers.
Real answers.
Real answers.
Real answers.
But it is creepy. Just thinking, what are they planning? How? Why? Where? I don't know. Yeah. To me, it is creepy a little bit.
It's definitely creepy. But,
I guess I learned something new today. Not with him, of course.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand what he was saying.
Definitely not. But let us know what you guys think. And we'll see you guys in the next one.